Hello guys, welcome to Positive Trading. Today let's talk about our beloved Kaspa. Thanks for the views on my last video. It's getting some traction. I usually don't get a lot of views. However, if in case you haven't watched the video, please go ahead and watch it. We talked about 10 BPS and 1 BPS difference and the upgrade on a right now currently is going on a testnet. So yeah, today I want to talk about momentum of Kaspa, primarily RSI momentum that's showing some bullish divergence, and let's talk about it. If you take a look, let me clear it out a little bit. If you take a look at the price that has been making lower lows, I'm taking a look at the close of the price on the daily, and it's creating lower lows and lower highs. However, if you look at the RSI, let me circle it out. Right here, it is higher than this low, higher than the low of the price. And on the daily, this is a huge deal because yes, it might take a little bit of time to play out, but once it plays out, this is gonna take the price to really good highs because it happened before. You see this clearly that price is making low lows and RSI momentum is making lower highs, and this is higher lows, and this is actually bullish divergence that many people overlook, especially if it's on the daily, because we usually are used to it looking at the smaller charts, 1 hour or 4 hour, and even on the 4 hour actually is showing, but on the daily it's so clear that you cannot ignore. And I have this trend line. As soon as we touch this trend line, I don't know when we will come in contact with it, probably at around 9 centish, because we have to recover this candle. Let me clear this one out. We have to recover the candle right here. 1 second. See this candle, the red candle? We have to recover it. And as soon as we recover that, I'm sure we'll push back a little bit and then move forward with a follow-up move to all the way somewhere about 9 cent-ish. Depends when we come contact with this blue line of mine. However, this kind of move, it happened in the past. Whenever price made the lower low and RSI made a higher low, we had a bounce. Or even it doesn't have to make a higher low, but it has to stay in a similar level because RSI, the momentum, has already bottomed out. Sellers, this is what we call it, sellers exhaustion. That sellers has been exhausted and there are not too many of them. If you look at here, for example, where is it? I lost it for a second. Right here. Let me draw a line. Right, from this close to this close, we were making lower lows, but momentum stayed pretty much in the same level. So yes, it went down slightly, but the close of it is on the same level. And after that, it gave us pretty much 70%, 70, 80% move. So that could happen again. I don't think we'll have 80% move in one shot, but if we were to move even a little bit, even 50% move, that will put us back to above my trend line, which is about 11-12 cents, because that's a good news. Why? I'll show you in a second. If you take a look at, sorry, 1 second. what we want to have is something like this: go up, retest, and then go back up. Our major target will be, first target will be somewhere here at 17 cents, somewhere around here. That's our major line to reach first. This is going to be a huge resistance. It depends on the news. If we got something like a tier 1 exchange listing or resumption of QE, quantitative easing from Federal Reserves, I think we'll easily pass through this line. This is not going to be that much of a resistance. What will be resistance is 20 cents. And as soon as we pass 20 cents, then you are just off to races, probably somewhere about 40, 45, even 50 cent. Because if you take a look, let me put a rectangle. This area, this zone, has been the biggest resistance we came in contact with 3 times, 4 times, and we couldn't, each time we couldn't break through it, and we went down, we were pushed, and we tried again, and we were pushed down. Right now, one more time, it's happening. And if you look at the weekly momentum, we took a look at the daily already, but now I want to show you the weekly because that gives us a lot of hopium. To me, especially as an analyst, if I'm taking a look at charts, I look at the higher time frames, and usually daily, weekly, it tells me a lot of story. Here, price is making low lows, and RSI on the weekly, this is a huge thing. It is just in the same level. That means sellers are getting exhausted even on a weekly time frame. And we're talking about huge volume because weekly candles like this, and obviously this area has been a huge support. Right now we are piercing, and hopefully we will not close a red candle right below it, and it's going to get a little bit quick weak, I think, because it's going to liquidate a lot of people. Everybody knows this is a huge support zone and we shouldn't come down. But if we do, there is a hope that it's going to be quick, a flash crash, and then go back up. So we are looking forward to recovery swiftly, and somewhere about this area. Once we touch 20 cents, 18 cents, then we will have to see what kind of reaction we will get with the price. But so far, what I'm seeing on the daily and weekly, we are having some bullish divergence, and this is giving me a lot of hopium. Yes, price looks nasty. It's below 7 cents, and it's kind of flirting with 7 cents and 6.8 back and forth. But that shouldn't be something scary if you're holding it on a spot wallet. I have futures market order opened for Kaspa, ICP, and Near Protocol. Actually, let's take a look at ICP. I think ICP, I noticed today, it was showing the similar chart pattern that price has been making lower lows, right, on the close. Look at this. Price has been lower lows, and RSI momentum actually shifting higher lows on the daily. And this is a huge deal because if you take a look, maybe I'll make a separate video for our ICP alone. But if you take a look, unlike Kaspa, ICP is better situated when it comes to my trend line. Yes, we might be pushed back down again, but there is a highly likely chance that we could come back up. Let's say we push down a little bit like this, and then next one can be breakthrough of the trend line. It is a high possibility because this red vector candle right here, that has to recover. Here, this one, this red vector candle right here has to recover. It cannot keep going down. After you recover this red vector, we might have to recover these two. That's how chart work, guys. If there was a huge buying opportunity or huge selling opportunity and price didn't fill the gaps, fair value gaps that has been created, it is going to come back and fill it. This is inevitable. It's just, I don't know when, especially when you're looking at a daily chart, that dailies usually take time and people are impatient. Yes, chart looks horrendous. I feel the pain, but we have to recover this. We have to recover this. Even these. That's not a big fair value I see, but above it there are. So this one is our first target. It is sitting at around $7+ or 7. So if we recover that, then we'll talk about the rest, because we would have already broken out of this trend line and it looks bullish to me. Anyway, if you are holding on a spot wallet, selling in these levels, it is actually not very smart, because where are you going to sell? At a loss completely. If you're on a spot wallet, you could just, in the minimally, you could just hold it. Don't buy anything, don't sell anything, just hold it. But if you are bullish like me, you would be adding some if you have any cash left. In any case, I enjoy talking to you guys. I hope you like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you on the next one.